Do not make me giggle again.
I didn't do anything.
I watched the giggle video the other
Oh,
night.
you found it?
Yeah, I found it.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Your father wants it on, like, under featured. We're going to put it in the box called featured, so people can get to it easily.
I don't know about that.
He really wants it. Did he see it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He sent it to my entire family, like my relatives from Canada.
Oh, gosh. See, I want it on my thing. You found it in YouTube.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we want it on Gino TV.
Did you look at my comments yet?
No.
Gino. There's got to be a lot of them by now.
I will look.
All good.
I will look. All right, let's start it again.
Hi, I'm Libby Gibson, Town Manager. Welcome to what's going on in town government. It is so incredibly busy this week, the week before town meeting. Well, it's not even. It's next week's the week before town meeting, but it's this week before-ish time is so crazy. There's so many last-minute things going on to get it right for town meeting. At the board meeting this week, we had I thought actually our meeting last night was going to be much longer than it was. It wasn't really that bad. It got over about 8:30-ish, I think. Town meeting, again, we have an ongoing announcement, starts Saturday, March 31st, 8:30 a.m., Nantucket High School. Try to get there. It's supposed to go till 5. There will be breaks, there will be lunch, there will be snacks and lunch served at the school for a small price. And we hope to get done that day. We'll see. We also mentioned the annual town election is on Tuesday, April 10th. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Nantucket High School. We have some upcoming street paving projects going on. If I can remember what I did with the announcement. Nope, I can't. I don't know what I did with it. But there's a number of in-town streets being paved and something also in Sconset. I don't even want to say the wrong street, but it'll be, we have another announcement next week. It starts all over the next few weeks, I think. We also, we had minutes, warrants. We had a presentation from the firm, a representative of the firm that does the every 2 years we have evaluation done for what's called GASB 45. That means other post-employment benefits. It's a governmental accounting thing. So he came in and explained how he does the valuation. It was a little dry, I must admit. Can't imagine having a job like that.
I mean, did everybody understand this?
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
It was useful.
I don't know. Well, I mean, that's on the surface of it, it's useful, yes, and it gives you a good sense of some of the things that the town is facing. All towns are facing this, isn't just us. But it is dry material. You know, actuarial, that very word, doesn't that make you sort of sleepy?
I didn't know it was a word. Anyway.
It's like an insurance, accounting, retirement benefit word. All those things make me want to kind of doze off. But of course I am riveted when people are talking about
5-hour energy.
5-hour energy. I'm still using it.
All right.
I still haven't taken one entire bottle though, half at a time. Okay, so we also reviewed a response to an open meeting law complaint that we had received a couple weeks ago. So the board approved that. And I had this great announcement. The town is a part of a group that is a recipient of a Community Innovation Grant, which is a grant program sponsored by the state for regionalization types of efforts. And we joined in with a bunch of Cape towns to get a grant for digital regionalization, which is basically permitting software. And the idea is that we would all join in on one RFP to purchase permitting software and other online licensing and inspections and things.
Great idea.
So that every town doesn't have their own individual software with their own individual vendor. It's one vendor, one software, maybe multiple vendors, but the idea is we all go in on the same thing. So it's the same for everybody and it's much, much less expensive,
so
much cheaper.
Are we talking DMV?
No.
Oh.
Gino, give me a break. No, DMV is state function, not town.
Oh, but the state gave you the money.
The state gave us the money. $500,000 is what they gave us.
Gotcha. All right.
So we're going to get together.
Right? Wouldn't they make it more likely?
Well, yes, but they have done a lot more of the online stuff, the registry of motor vehicles. I think. But I don't think you can get your license renewed online. Can you? I don't think so. I think you have to go to a registry.
Oh, I don't
branch.
know, maybe.
I don't think you can do your
Depends if you
actual
have
license
tickets or
online.
not. If you have
Oh, maybe.
tickets, yeah.
Yeah, so you'd have to go to the office probably, right?
Right, I gotta go to the office.
Okay, we had a resignation from the Council on Aging, Brenda Johnson. We're sad to see her go, but she has a very busy job and she can't come to meetings during the day. We had a bunch of other permits. The permit for the Chamber of Commerce for the Daffodil Picnic, whatever it's called, tailgate picnic in Sconset. They needed a waiver. Annually, they need a waiver from the town bylaw, from the open container bylaw, basically, which is without the town's permission, you're not allowed to consume alcohol on public property. And they had an application for the parade. There's a car parade and a dog parade. Nantucket Wine Festival, weekend of May 19th and 20th. We had 2 telephone petitions. We had the common victualler license for the Pit Stop. Remember we talked about that last week? It's a barbecue food at the Trading Post.
When are they opening? Did they give you any idea?
Don't know.
All right.
I didn't pay attention to that. I was multitasking.
All right.
The Hub has gotten approval for a victualler license. They'll have coffee, pastries, things like that. The Sea Dog, entertainment license for Pazzo. They were approved as well. The Sea Dog received common approval for a common victualler license, annual all-alcoholic liquor license, and an entertainment license. And the Sea Dog Brew Pub will be where Size was in the Atlantic Cafe.
Are they going to have entertainment
They're going into that
too?
space. They are. But I think just TV and radio and stuff.
Oh.
Not live or anything. No.
Oh, I see, okay. But
And
what
then-
about Pazzo?
Oh yeah, Pazzo's has,
They can have music.
Yeah.
They can have bands. Or, do we know?
I don't know about bands.
Yeah, they wouldn't want to have a band there. It's not big enough.
Yeah, I don't even have that out anymore on my
Alright.
desk. But
Alright.
I don't think it's not wild and crazy, I don't think.
No.
The other new place is Met on Main, the Metropolitan Club Inc. They'll be called Met on Main to go into the even keel space on Main Street. They got a common victualler license and a liquor license as well. And there was some extended discussion about service on the patio outside and noise and stuff. So the board is going to, they got their approval with no restrictions, so the board is going to monitor how that goes.
So there might be some soft music in the back.
No, they don't have an entertainment license. This is just noise, meaning diners.
Oh,
People
but they've
eating
always
there.
had that, though.
Yes, but this goes till 1 a.m.
Okay.
I'm not sure even Kale went to 1 a.m. I'd have to
Oh.
double check that,
Right,
honestly.
right, okay, yeah.
Anyway,
Ooh, that's nice.
yeah.
That's real nice.
Yeah, if you look on the
You can go
web,
out there and have a drink out there in the back patio?
Yeah.
That's nice.
yeah. If you look on the website, Metropolitan Club Inc., they have some other locations elsewhere. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I did make a note. Somebody asked the price of a burger, $9 is what I heard.
Reasonable.
Yeah, but
That's
We'll
without
see.
anything on it, right?
that's
No
probably
cheese?
completely plain. But let's
It's still a
see
good
what it
price.
ends up
It's
at.
still in the-
Yes, it is. Okay, Bartlett Farm was seeking an annual wine and malt package store license. To make a long story short, they did not get approval for that. The board found that there was a bit of a concern that we are over our quota for package store licenses. And actually, we have a quota of, I think, 5 for annual all alcoholic, and we have a quota of like 2 or 3, and we have like 5. That is due to years ago of special legislation and stuff. It's all ancient. And then annual wine and beer package store licenses, we have a quota of something higher, and we have like 2. Anyway, the board felt that we were in the aggregate over the annual quota. And they felt that there are enough package stores on the island. So they did not.
And I'm sure the other
approve that.
package stores wouldn't have wanted that anyway.
No, they don't.
No.
They object. There was some objection to
Okay,
that.
right.
And there was some concern that whether or not you call Bartlett's a market or a grocery store, there was some concern that other types of grocery stores, like the obvious one, would come in. They actually have been in. So years ago, Stop and Shop came in to seek a package store license, and they were denied then. So there's seem to be a lot of different concerns about it. So it was ultimately denied. And the board also approved all of the seasonal liquor licenses for 2012, 2013. We also had a bit of a discussion about open meeting law requirements in general, and really it wasn't so much in general. It was about another open meeting law complaint that's been received about the Energy Study Committee. And that is being reviewed by town council, basically. That was pretty much it for last night. Next week, we have a county meeting next week, and we have a lot of stuff to do as the county. There is an issue with Sheep Pond Road, a layout of an extension to Sheep Pond Road. There is a public hearing, a continuation of a public hearing for something to do with Hummock Pond Road bike path, which, I'm looking at the selectmen's agenda, which was a public hearing a month or two ago, and this is the final vote on takings in connection with the Hummock Pond Road bike path. The town agenda, selectmen's agenda, has a lot of yard sale items on it, and yard sale items means not old, but paper streets and other properties that are technically either owned by the town or owners unknown, and the town has taken them to clear title over the years at town meeting. We are now disposing of these properties after finding there is no further municipal use for them, and they are being either added to abutter properties if they are eligible, and they go through an RFP process, and there generally is a minimum bid requirement, and then they go back onto the tax base. In some cases, we've sold larger pieces of land to people who bid, after, again, finding that there's no further municipal purpose and they are surplus. So there's a lot of things relating to prior town meeting votes, and these are all the follow-ups to it.
Where can people see these properties if they're interested?
They can look online. Okay. There's a whole thing about it online.
Oh, interesting.
And they can go there. By the way, I have been getting mixed feedback on the GIS. There's a new GIS format, I guess you would call it, online for the town's mapping system. Some people like it, some people absolutely hate it, and some people say they didn't really like it at first and now they've kind of gotten used to it, but there's a few features that they would improve if they could.
What's a GIS so people...
Geographic Information System. This is the online maps of various parcels on the island.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm going to be having a meeting, I think, with some of these people and our staff to review the concerns and hopefully be able to address them or at least explain them. So that's the board meetings. Annual town meeting coming up rapidly. It's a week from Saturday, this Saturday. And I visited the Saltmarsh Senior Center today. I was invited down there to discuss warrant articles with Leslie Snell, the senior planner from planning, who talked about a little bit about zoning. There were 4 people there. And 2 of them were my parents.
Maybe they know all about it already.
Probably.
Look at it that way.
They probably know all, and they're good with it.
They're good with it.
They're totally good with it. Yeah, you're probably right. No, more people joined in after a little while.
Good.
And I hope I didn't put them to sleep, honestly. It's hard to spice up town meeting.
Yeah, but you know...
I tried to.
I think having the concession people walking around with drinks, that was a good idea.
That is going to work out well. Yeah. The bar drinks, yeah. It's very good.
Not alcohol, but imagine though that if you could actually sit in your chair and people would bring you drinks and you could...
That would be cool.
That would be kind of cool.
And like popcorn and...
Or yeah, whatever.
Stuff. That'd be great. It'd be messy though. It'd be too messy. The cafeteria, the auditorium would be ruined after that. It would. Anyway, town meeting is no joke, Gino.
No, it's
so
not.
It is coming up on Saturday, the 31st. Don't forget. Everything, hopefully, everything you could ask about town meeting is online. But feel free to email as well. We're always happy to answer questions about it. We really want people to go. And that's the focus right now, town meeting. There are finance committee meetings this week and next week. We have a pre-town meeting conference next week. We are scrambling to get this done and get it right. And you know, this is an important thing. This is the big event of the year where the people get to weigh in. Yep. Of course, only what's on the warrant. Let's not weigh in on anything else.
Sure.
That, I guess, is about it. What are you hearing? Anything? Boy, this weather.
We love it.
Now, we've already talked about the daffodils probably a couple times, haven't we?
We have, and if this keeps up, it's going to feel like summertime.
I know.
On Daffodil Day.
I know, which is kind of, I'm a little bit okay with that. We are a month away from Daffodil Weekend.
This
That's
is
right.
warmer than it is normally around Daffodil.
It is.
It's very strange.
It is very strange. It's a little worrisome, to be honest. I'm a little worried.
Hey, did you see that GPS special on the ice?
Frozen Earth?
It was on last night on Nova. It was unbelievable. Really? About the ice. They looked at it.
It's melting fast.
It's bad. It's real bad. I mean, it's no joke. It's science.
It isn't.
If you don't think science is, if it's junk science, okay, but, you know, I mean.
Don't tell Nat Lowell that.
Well, maybe if he'd see what.
Nat, you should watch this show. See if you change your mind about global warming.
Man, I'm telling you.
All right, I think that's it. So tune in next time. Thank you very much.